Hello, welcome back, boys and girls. Thank you for joining us again today. Now, we have a fantastic story for you. Today's book is called Just Like You, written by Crystal Jordan. Now, this wonderful story is about a special little boy who started school, just like any other kid. Now, let's see what happens. Let's get started. Zachariah was a joyful baby boy from birth. He was a pure definition of a beautiful black baby with very curly hair and lovely melanin skin. He also had a bright smile that would lighten up your day even if all wasn't going well. Now, Zachariah was diagnosed at the age of 2 with autism. Now, he is non-verbal, unable to speak or form words like other children his age. Now, his parents were very shocked by the doctor's diagnosis of their son. His mom, Miss Jordan, was mostly sad, but she always prayed and believed that Zachariah would turn out to be an amazing boy. Despite her son's diagnosis, she knew that he was special and was committed to always showing Zachariah how much he was loved. Now, he always had a way of bringing happiness and life into his room. He wasn't a boy of many words, but that did not stop him from expressing himself through art. Now, he was full of life and joy. And you may ask, why didn't he talk much? Well, now this little boy mostly communicated using non-verbal cues and pointing gestures. For example, when he was happy, he would jump up and down. And he would clap his hands and tap his fingers. Or when sad, he would have a meltdown. Now, Miss Jordan worked hard for months to get Zachariah into school. Well, the day had finally come, and Zachariah's first day has arrived. Miss Jordan was incredibly excited for a little boy to mingle and make new play buddies. And at the same time, she was scared that some kids would not understand a baby boy and they might make fun of him. She said a silent prayer, holding Zachariah's hand as they walked through the school. And who do we have here? Asked an excited Mrs. Patience, the kindergarten teacher. Now, Miss Patience was going to be Zachariah's class teacher, and the boy instantly liked his new teacher and went straight to hug her. He kept pointing at her glasses and looking back at his parents. Oh, don't worry, Miss Patience. I think Zachariah is trying to say he really likes your glasses, explained Miss Jordan. It's okay. I read his high EP report and I'm aware that he is on the spectrum. Zachariah is in good hands, and he will have speech therapy twice a week. Now, Zachariah went to a seat in the corner, away from the other children, while Mrs. Patience began talking to Miss Jordan about her concerns for the school year. Well, Zachariah was diagnosed with nonverbal autism at 2 years old. He can barely say any words, and his speech isn't as developed as it should be, said Miss Jordan. Now, she tried to keep herself from crying, but Mrs. Patient places her hand on her shoulder to calm her down. I know what you're going through. I have a nephew, just like him. Now, the boy is such a delight to the family, and Zachariah looks like a joyful baby boy too. Now, I took some time to look over his IEP report, and we're going to start working on his goals today. Don't worry, Miss Jordan. Zachariah is in good hands. I love the fact that this has never stopped him from being a happy kid. I feel much better knowing that you have taken the time to go over his report, and it shows me that you will take care of my boy, replied Miss Jordan. Is this for me, Zachariah? Why? Thank you, little angel. This is beautiful. Did you draw this? Asked and impressed Mrs. Patience. And Zachariah nodded with a big smile on his face. He brought with him a pretty drawing of a lily for his class teacher. Now, this boy may not have been a chatterbox, but he was loud when it came to hearts. Holding back tears of joy, his parents waved goodbye. They were just so happy to see their boy excited about learning. And Mrs. Patience took hold of Zachariah's hand and walked into the classroom. Good morning, class. I have a new friend for you. Everyone, say hi to Zachariah. Good morning, Miss Patience. Hello, Zachariah. Welcome to our class. It is fun to be here, and we hope you enjoy, replied the little boys and girls in unison. Now, Zachariah just looked around and grabbed his teacher's leg. Zachariah is non-verbal and is on the spectrum. He has very few words. Don't be shy, Zachariah. We're nice people, shouted Jack, his new deskmate. And the class started by introducing themselves to their new classmate. Now, it is now Zachariah's turn, and he was extremely nervous. And he started steaming and jumping up and down. Now it was playtime, and then the kids began to play with each other. But Zachariah went to the corner to play with his toys all alone. See, Zachariah does not play with other kids. Sometimes he plays next to the kids, but he does not interact with them. Now Jax walked up to Zachariah and introduced himself. "Hey, my name is Jax." And he sat next to Zachariah, who continued playing with his blocks. Now Jax helped Zachariah stack the blocks so tall that they all fell. And both boys laughed so much. Now Lamb came over to help them clean up, since Mrs. Patience said that playtime was almost done. All kids began to clean up, and Mrs. Patience played some music. Now Zachariah loved music, and he started to dance. He closed his eyes and danced to the beat of the song. And the other students were so amazed that they started shouting and clapping. Now Jax and Lamb, who were good friends, talked about how they will make Zechariah their new best friend. They thought that he was so cool. "I think Zachariah is cool," shouted a classmate. "You go, Zachariah! You're so cool!" shouted Jax. Now Mrs. Patience was completely shocked that Zachariah was doing so well on his first day. She was impressed. He may not use many words, but he is indeed special. And all the kids surrounded Zachariah. They hugged him, and then they gave him high fives. And just like that, he became the most popular boy in class. Now Miss Patience said, "Class, it's time to sit." A phrase that Zachariah was used to hearing since he had joined ABA therapy. So Zachariah quickly went to sit at his assigned seat. And as the class returned to their seats, everyone was already on their feet, clapping and chanting. "Zachariah is the coolest, forget about the rest. Zachariah is the coolest, forget about the rest." Now at 10 a.m., the break bell rang. Jax and Lamb walked to Zachariah and offered to show him around the school. They were very friendly and patient with him, and instantly became his friends. Now Zachariah smiled. He clapped his hands, and using his hands, he made a love heart sign. It was his way of saying thank you, and that he also loved his classmates. And they all went to play at the swings together. Now, although Miss Patience kept a close eye on Zachariah, Jax and Lamb took good care of their new friend. Zachariah was smiling, he was laughing, and playing aside with the other kids. And it was indeed a great first day at school. See? Zachariah is just like you, but he is just atypical. The end. You see, boys and girls, people with autism are a little different, but they have their own strengths and challenges. just like anyone else. Thank you for joining us again, boys and girls, for this wonderful story. We thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you soon.